Chapter 12, problem number 21. I'm going to show you two ways to do this. One is how you probably would have learned how to do it in BMAT class. And in this particular case, you have to be careful because this is a deferred annuity. When I taught BMAT, deferred annuities always cause students a lot of problems. So what you have to recognize is there's an additional investment today of $175,000. That should be fairly clear. But you're not going to get any cash flows for the first 2 years. And starting at the end of year 3 till the end of the 10th year, so 3 to 10 inclusive is actually 8 years. So just picture it in your mind. Year 0, you spend $175,000. Year 1 and 2, no money. Then years 3 through 10, you're going to get $43,000 cash flow, positive. All right. So the first part is, as you can see on the calculator, is N is 8, interest rate is 11%, payment is $43,000, FV is 0, and you calculate or compute PV. So you have $221,263, but that is at the beginning of year 3 or end of year 2, depending on how you want to view it, as you can see. Now, you need to bring that money back from that point in time, say end of period 2, to day 0. And you do that by turning the $221,283 into a future value amount. Payment, got to be careful, needs to be now 0, N needs to be 2, and IY is 11%. And you wind up with a present value of the future cash flows of $179,598. Now, you then subtract the present value of the inflows, which is 175, and you wind up with a positive number of 4,598. What I've also done, this is not in your solution manual, I've added this. You can do it using the cash flow button. Now, I went over this in detail in some previous examples. You could also do it in Excel. And so whether you're allowed to do it online, use it Excel, or whether you're in the classroom, I've included how to enter it on your BA2+ calculator. So I've entered the numbers exactly as they should be. The 175,000 plus minus, enter. Now in this case, you have to be careful. You have to go 0, enter, and then down arrow, just like I've shown, until you get to cash flow 3, you enter 43,000, enter. Now the F03 talks about the frequency. That's what the F stands for. Now you could go to C04, enter 43,000, C05, enter 43,000, all the way up to 10. But this makes it much more efficient that there's a function in there that if your cash flows are even, you can enter 8 periods of time by simply going 8, enter. Up until now, we've just had the frequency being 1 because the cash flows were uneven. So I thought I would save you a bit of time with this. I would honestly enter it in my calculator or Excel if I'm allowed to do that. And you can see you get the answer of, and again, I used a lot more decimal places just so you could have the confidence of knowing I got exactly the same answer. No, look, it was off by, it shouldn't even be off, honestly, by a nickel or even a penny. This is the exact number that you should get using, in this case, I use 6 decimal places just to give you confidence. Yep, I know I know what I'm doing. I know how to do this. So that's the end of problem 1221.